What's up guys, I'm Ray Tiller and today we're taking a look at the brand new DJI Action 5 camera and comparing it to the also brand new GoPro Hero 13. Let's dive right on in. These are the two newest and best action cameras on the market today. The DJI Action 5 is highlighted by state-of-the-art image quality, incredible battery life, cinematic underwater video capabilities, and easy microphone use. On the other hand, the GoPro Hero 13 is highlighted mostly with accessories you can get with it, but this camera still records in 5.3K video, now can go up to 400 frames per second, has a new design to help prevent overheating, and a new larger front screen. So, which camera is truly king? It's time to find out. Starting things off here, side-by-side video comparisons. Before I put text up saying which shot is from which camera, I want you to think which shot you like better. Now I'm gonna pop those onto the screen and you can see that the Action 5 is on the left and the Hero 13 is on the right. Both cameras produce good video quality, basically as good as you can get for action cameras. However, I will give the edge to the Action 5 here. The depth of color seems better, and there's seemingly less motion blur than the Hero 13. It's not a huge difference, but I think the Action 5 wins head-to-head on video quality. When it comes to in-body stabilization, yeah, it's hard to beat GoPro here, so the edge definitely goes to the Hero 13 in that regard. Photos are pretty similar as well. I was actually surprised by how good the Action 5 is at capturing good photos. But I do think GoPro is the better camera when it comes to photos. The images that I've captured with past GoPros is just insane, so the Hero 13 takes the edge here as well, making it 2-to-1 in favor of GoPro. Now, battery life is a huge deal with these two cameras. It is a headliner feature on both the Action 5 and the Hero 13. And for the first time since the Hero 9, GoPro has introduced a new battery. And at the same time, the Action 5 is supposed to have an insane amount of runtime, as the website lists the runtime at 240 minutes. Yeah, that's crazy. I was using these cameras in the sun as well and left them on the entire time while recording. And at the end of shooting, which was about an hour in total, the GoPro was at 53% and my Action 5 was at about 60%. Again, not a huge difference, but the Action 5 definitely has the edge when it comes to battery life, which knots things up at 2 points apiece. Functionality and ease of use are also critical with action cameras. I'll give a point to each camera here as they both operated very smoothly, and if you are a first-time buyer, I do think that it's pretty easy to figure out. Now it's time for the two most important tests for a lot of you guys out there: low light video and overheating. You can see in the comparison that the Action 5 very much outperforms the Hero 13 in low light settings, thanks to a brand new sensor inside the camera. This is an area that GoPro has lacked in for a while now, and it definitely shows here. When it comes to overheating, I didn't experience any issues with either camera, so I'll give a point to each camera here. Now let's take a look at raw audio. Here's the audio on the GoPro Hero 13, and here's the audio on the DJI Action 5. I'm gonna give the edge to the Action 5 here as well, making it 6-4 now. One thing I didn't get to test out, unfortunately, is underwater video, but if you recall, when I tested the Action 4 against the Hero 12 underwater, it wasn't even close. DJI very much outperformed GoPro in all different underwater settings, so I'm expecting that to be the case with this camera as well, but only time will tell. Now that we've run through all of the tests on these cameras and have a final score of 6-4 in favor of DJI, let's break down my thoughts on each camera. Starting with the Action 5, this action camera is really a home run. The best battery life of any action camera on the market today, incredible image quality that I haven't seen on an action camera before, and easy microphone use for great vlogging options. It's available right now for a price of $349 USD, which is cheaper than most cameras out there these days. On the other hand, the Hero 13 is also a great camera in my opinion. The one thing with GoPro is there hasn't been much of a difference in year after year models recently. This isn't a major upgrade over the 12, but it certainly holds its own as the best GoPro yet. And if you combine it with all of the available accessories, which will cost you some more money, it's an absolute powerhouse. 5.3K video is something you just can't match. Battery life is also very good, better than previous previous models, and they finally did something to help the overheating issues. So altogether, if you are a first-time buyer choosing between the two cameras, I would probably recommend the Action 5. It's cheaper, has better image quality in my opinion, and is pretty easy to use. However, if your plan is getting the accessories that come with the Hero 13, yeah, that is a deadly combination. It can really up your video game. Make sure to let me know in the comments which camera you plan on buying and why. I'm Ray Tiller, and I'll see you guys on the next adventure.